Hi, Julie Becker. I was thinking about contrast this morning. And, for a lot of us, contrast is known as problems and why we need them. So I've been writing about how, I was like, I would like things to just to be a little bit easier for a little while. Like, I would like there to be less problems and less annoyance. Like, I just need like a couple of weeks where like things are just calm and relaxed, and I was thinking about that, and I was like, well, is that what I really want? Because when you start to think about problems as contrast, as like the bumpers on a bowling alley. So I think contrast, problems, and all these things are they're trying to get us to go in a different direction. They're trying to get us to think about things differently, or to approach something differently, or to go in a different direction. And it's kind of like when you're bowling and you use the bumpers, like instead of going in the gutter, the ball just kind of bounces off and keeps going. But I think a lot of what we end up doing as humans is instead of bumping against the problem, bumping against the contrast and going, oh, okay, not over here, maybe over here a little bit, we stay there and we ride the bumper all the way down to the end. So like ultimately we're gonna get to the end. You're gonna get to the end, I'm gonna get to the end. But the question is whether or not it's gonna be slightly more pleasant for you. So I was thinking about it when we get like stuck in our problems and like how painful that is. It's like riding that bumper all the way down, just ripping skin off, and, just a really uncomfortable ride. I mean, you'll get there, but if we start to look at the problems that we have as giving us contrast. So what about this situation don't we like? A lot of times people are put in our lives as a mirror. So there'll be people that you'll meet and you won't like them. They'll annoy the shit out of you. Something about them really just kind of works you over. And like, for me, that's always an indicator of figuring out what is it about them that I don't like, so that I know that that's the thing in myself I need to work on. So like, if I don't like, if I text you and you don't text me back, I don't like that. For example. But the thing is, I mean, I do that all the time. I am the worst. But I didn't notice that until somebody else annoyed me with not answering me, and one of my friends was like, you finally met your match, huh? And I was like, oh, I do that. It annoys me because of that. So, I mean, my choice in that situation was, do I get fixated on the contrast, the problem, and go, oh, I don't like that they did that. I don't like that they didn't do this. And do I look about or do I look at the thing about it and try to figure out what it is about me, and the reason that I don't like it. So instead of getting stuck in the contrast, in the problem, I'm trying to bump off of it and figure out what that means for me. So for me, that meant maybe I should text my own people back more frequently and be more engaged in that way before I get upset about somebody else. It also highlighted to me that like, as much as I love myself, that like I still look for reinforcement from other people in the way that I had feels about the fact that you didn't answer me. I'm like, oh, am I not a good person? Am I not this? I'm like, or it's just not an answered text. But what it did is it gave me an indication of where I needed to work on something next. So like, these problems, these contrasts, like, I think they're supposed to highlight what you're supposed to be working on, but you're not supposed to move into it. Like, I couldn't live in the fact that people don't answer me all the time. It was about figuring out why this situation was different and what I needed to figure out about myself in order to move forward. So I know that over the past couple of weeks, a lot of people that I've interacted with my friends, my family, like, everybody's kind of having a hard time. So I think, you know, everybody is looking for stuff to just be a little bit easier right now. But I think part of this is it's really just highlighting the things that we need to make some kind of change on, whether it be what we do or how we think about it. You know, so, I mean, it's a nice alternative than being stuck in your problems all the time and having to deal with that all the time. Try to look at it and say, all right, so what about this? What do I actually want about this? So, like, even the text thing, as silly as it is, you know, like, what it came out to for me is, you know, I want to know that the person I'm interacting with is interested in being engaged in that conversation. So for me, that's what I got out of that situation. So now I just pursue conversations where I know the people want to be engaged instead of trying to figure it out in a different situation or trying to make the situation be what it is or be what I want it to be. Because that's not really the point. The point was for me to figure out what it is that I want, and then I could focus on that. So, like, you know, I want you to, you know, think about it. When you run into your next problem or your next issue, you know, what does that mean for you? If you weren't just going to get stuck in it and it just meant that your life sucked. But really trying to figure out what that means to you and for you about your life, and using your problems as a guidance system instead of using it as, like, I'm in this place and it sucks. It's just really an indicator that you're kind of going the wrong way and life is going, don't go this way. It's just don't go this way. Here, I'll make you uncomfortable so you don't go this way. And we're like, no, I want to go this way. And you're like, why? So, you know, think about it. Check it out. See if you like that. See if you like thinking about life that way instead. It's a nicer alternative than, you know, life's trying to screw me over. It's like, it's just trying to send you in a different direction. If you could just, you know, get out of your own way for a second. So, okay, that's it. I was just, you know, doing a little Sunday morning waxing philosophically. So I figured I'd share that because that's super fun. Okay. All right. Enjoy your day.